What's up guys, you have Jagus, and in today's video we're going to be watching some games on multiplayer, just kind of judging people and predicting how games are going to turn out and all that kind of stuff, so let's just get into it. Oh my god, finally, we have a game! No. But that took so long. Okay. Sweet. We're in, boys. We're in. Okay, so, Blood River 1v1. We have Space Marines. Does he minister? And we have Pepsi Cola Kitty is Elder, who I personally know as well. So this map, I think, is Elder favored. Kind of whenever Elder goes up against Space Marines, I always favor Elder more. Just, yeah, they've got a very strong tier 1, even tier 2, but we'll see what the Space Marines player does here. Going for the generator, so probably no tactical marine squad. He's going to go for the force commander. Elder, 2 guardians, a ranger squad on the way, 1 generator, 2 builders. Let's just watch from Space Marine's point of view for a little bit. Not capturing the furthest points. He's going to go for his nearest and dearest here. Not sure if I would do that. I usually go for the furthest points first. However, luckily nobody is trying to push early, so yeah. No worries of having your outer points stolen from you, I guess. So yeah, this is pretty standard so far. Snipers, ooh, okay. As you saw in one of my games where I played against SM, going Assault Marines is a strategy, I believe. But this guy seems to be going for the sniper rifles. And, well, Elder doesn't have the Dark Reapers, so maybe it can work, but he's going to need some detection because these ranges are going to be quite annoying. Especially since SM doesn't have much in the ways of detection early game. They just have the skull probe until they can get to Librarian. This point just undefended at the moment, but it doesn't look like it's going to be snagged by SM here. Could also be trying to just bait some scouts into decapping it so that the rangers can pick them off. No, the shrine goes up. Yeah, without the detection, the force commander is just going to have to run back. Scouts now taking aim at these guardians. 2 models go down. Now Skull Probe is out, finally. And there we go. Sniper versus sniper. Who will win? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe Rangers, because there's so many more of them in number. Pepsi controlling the critical locations. Very good, very good. Well, he gets the one on his side anyway. Now the force commander is going to come back in and focus this Bone Singer. Don't think it'll be able to run away in time. Bloody hell, my blinds are smashing each other, if you can hear that in the background. If there's any noise there. I know my mic's quite sensitive. If it picks it up, that's what that is. Temporarily just gonna whack a few raiders and then run away these scouts, so pretty interesting. Yeah, the rangers are a bit of a nuisance for the scouts here. Let's just switch over to Pepsi's side real quick. So Pepsi getting the Farseer. He's also floating quite a lot. should be getting ready to go tier 2 anytime soon. Gonna attach the Fascia to the Guardians here. Oh, no attempt to capture the relic yet. Okay. Bit of an engagement going on. Watch out. Yeah, I was just about to say, I think that there's going to be a squad wipe on the Guardians there. Did he use the Psychic? I think he used Psychic Storm already. So the Fascia can, yeah, tie up the squads while the Rangers pick off the scouts here. That's what should be happening. I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. I think I jinxed it. Okay. Get this Force Commander's health down low so that you can finish him off with Mind War. Mind War also slows the target down, so it's good to use it in combo with like troops like Dark Reapers, where you can sort of yeah, while the unit is slow, you just move in with your fleet of foot and then focus it down. Lots of nice little combos you can do here. Okay, we have the Soul Shrine, finally. Optics on the way? Yes, optics obviously being mandatory every single game. Always get that as soon as you can. Also, the armor is pretty useful to have. Without it, your units are really squishy and they die very fast. Now we got the Machine Cult. Didn't notice that SM was also tier 2. Let's look at the economies. Plus 80 to plus 30 for SM, and plus 86 to plus 30 for Elder. Nice. Now Elder's just going to have to get enough resources to get the support bottle. Not sure what Pepsi's plan is in tier 2 here. Is he going to go straight for Warp Spiders maybe? That's also a thing you can do. Looks like we got Tempests coming from SM. Pepsi is going to need some AV for this. So far it's hard to tell who's going to win. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this is going to be quite annoying to deal with. Bone Singers don't have a lot of HP, they can just get... Oh! Yeah, just die too quickly to the vehicles and the snipers there. Ranger's now going to move in. Nice Psychic Storm. Psychic Storm follows the units as well. Even if they move out of the area of effect, they still take the damage, so once they get hit by it, it's not like they can just move away, and it'll save them. Fire Dragon's on the way now. And a Falcon. Falcon plus Fire Dragon combo, I think, is what Pepsi's gonna go for. This lone listing post, completely undefended, will be focused by SM. Meanwhile, we have another Tempest kind of focusing this post here. What is this? Is this the Falcon? That's doing quite a bit of damage against the Tempest. It's interesting. Is that with the Stark? No. Oh, does it? Maybe it comes with the... with like a Bright Lance or something by default, and then you can add a Star Cannon if you want. It seems to do quite a bit of damage against the vehicles. I never knew that, but yeah, there you go. Okay. So all the Tempests getting focused and having to run back, retreat for a bit. Because, you know, airplanes can run, that totally makes sense. So yeah, Pepsi just needs to recover a little bit. Is it, yeah, getting the Warp Spiders now. Good stuff. Any chance of tier 3. Let's move over to Space Marines a little bit, whose economy is just slightly ahead of Pepsi's. 104 to 50 compared to 92 to 40. So it's looking pretty good for SM, I would say. I might even say that... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, SM has the map control. It's looking pretty good for him. I think he might win this. That's my prediction. Pretty late prediction when it's becomes a little bit more obvious, but you know, you never know. We might see some unexpected plays here. So there we go. But both relics are captured by SM. Now Elder gonna do some sneaky attacks. The fire dragons. Don't forget to turn off fleet of foot. There we go. Cool. Look at how quickly that LP just goes down. Oh, okay. Poor Farsia. Caught in the open. Luckily she will run away. Assault Marines are now out. For what? I'm not too sure. LP2 goes down. If Pepsi can't stop these Tempests, they'll just ruin his entire economy. Unfortunately, a squad of fire dragons isn't going to stop it when, yeah, assault marines are out. That's probably what he made the assault marines for. There you go, to tie up the fire dragons. Harlequin comes out now. Pretty good, yeah, nice. Can target those assault marines with the warp spiders and the harlequin now. Good stuff. Looks like the, yeah, obviously the Tempests have the crack grenade, crack missiles attached, so they don't do too much damage against the fire dragons here. And it looks like he might have the armor, so I don't know how to tell. But he needs to recapture his points and rebuild ASAP. There we go. Good stuff. 3 warp spiders out now. That's pretty good. SM not even tier 3 yet. See, this is what I mean. Like already now, Elder I think has a better attack force. Well, yeah, I definitely think that Elder can handle all of this pretty easily. He might need more AV though. Actually, nobody ever makes them, but are they called the Nightwings? The aircraft? Those are good against other aircraft, like really good. But I just hardly see anyone make them. I think I've tried making them once before against such a Tempest mess like this.
6 minutes until
okay, Pepsi has the economy to go tier 3 now. Where did all that of those resources just go? Is he... Ah, yeah, he's doing the full-scale war research. Okay, so what's going to happen now? I guess all SMS do is go tier 3 like he is right now and then get some Terminators out. Get some Terminators, maybe even go for tier 4 if he so chooses. Still some unupgraded LPs though. I don't know how to feel about that. He doesn't have the relic anymore either. On both sides, he lost them both. Good job by Pepsi. Rebuild your shrine, Pepsi. You don't have the resources yet. Now you do. Oh wow, what are these Tempests doing? Not the proper place to push, I would say. But they just go straight past. Warp Spider's going to focus these Tempests. Can they do enough damage to kill them though? That's my question. Yeah, Warp Spider's building damage is not that great, I think. Like, it could be better. Submarine's going to jump in. Pretty poor jump here. They're just going to get annihilated. Obviously, Warp Spiders being very good at destroying heavy infantry. All types of heavy infantry. And then when they get the second optics upgrade, they're even deadlier. Bit of an engagement going on here. This is a lot of disruption from the Tempests. But I think the Warp Spiders are going to be okay. They have been reinforced up to near full. And there's 3 of them too. So they should be able to handle these Assault Marines. If at least one squad is able to fire on them. Doesn't seem like many models go down though. There's just too much fire support, and also at Hellfire Dreadnought. Nice. Okay, so while this fight was going on, Fire Dragons were sneaking around here. Tempest now coming in to focus the LP. Meanwhile, Farseer getting in, disrupting these Assault Marines while they chase the Fire Dragons. Oh, he did lose a Warp Spider squad. That sucks. Okay. Very expensive, these squads. Let's switch over to SM side. Yeah, he looks fine. Doesn't look like he's in any sort of trouble. Squad wipe on the Fire Dragons. That was pretty nice. After chasing them into the negative cover, he switched them to ranged. Good move. Predator is now out. Yeah, I think this might be a SM victory here, guys. Warp Spiders won't be able to deal with the vehicles. These heavy vehicles. Yeah. There we go. Lots of firepower here. These Warp Spiders won't last much longer. Now we've got something dropping in. Oh, look at this orbital bombardment. Very nasty stuff. Able to destroy the generators easily. Man, Terminators, yeah, it's over. But then the Avatar was go. Oh, never mind. Yeah. GG. Well played. I think Pepsi needed to... If I was playing, I would have tried to find some way to just destroy all these Tempests. I wouldn't have let any of them live. It's hard to play the game knowing that there are still Tempests out there somewhere. But, yeah. I'm just trying to think if I would have done the Nightwings or something. I think that would have been able to help a little bit. But there we go. Only 28 units killed by Pepsi. Interesting, I thought that would be a lot more. But that was also, that's probably also the problem. Just needed to kill more units. So there we go. Okay, I need some content. So I think I'm gonna, for this last game, I'm actually gonna play. Okay? And I need to be in full 100% concentration mode, so I won't be commentating, but what I might do instead is have my boy editing Jagus take over for the commentary, and he'll be able to tell you like what I'm doing. So yeah, over to you, editor Jagus. Thank you very much, recording Jagus. Hi guys, it's editor Jagus here. Gonna give you that quality commentary. So, recording Jagus, what opener are you going for here? I'm just gonna go for Shooter Boys at Big Mac. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so pretty standard opener from me. Who was I playing against again? IG, that's right, yeah. So this is kind of like a matchup I'm not really sure what to go, so I just felt like just going the standard was the way to go. Yeah, not much to say right now. I just want to get my points, get my economy going. And man, look at me go. Holy crap. Check out those micro skills. If only you know, I was actually if I could like play double the speed, then I think I'd be up there in the 2000s with some of those pros, but who cares about that anyway. So gotta build this post up quickly. I see people setting their builders to control groups. I think that might be a good idea to try in the future at some point. It's just that at the moment I'm so used to the control groups I normally have, so I don't know if I'd do that or not. Usually just hitting full stop just does it for me. Just waiting to get the right enough position to build that LP there. Okay, now at this point I'm thinking, alright, time to go out, explore a little bit, see what IG's up to. Sorry about the mic bumping. I have my mic so close to my body, I don't realize I hit it sometimes. Okay, so here we go. So I see some guardsmen out all by themselves. And I was going to chase them, but then when I saw the commissar, I was like, nope, well, I'm not winning that fight, so we got to come back. Like, shooter boys are okay, but because of their health, they can't stand up to a guardsman squad. I think the guardsmen have more damage in range than even shooter boys. So, and then the command squad was also on this other side, so he's kind of in two places at once, which was a little bit annoying. I couldn't repair that LP because obviously Gretchen's on one model and the squad left. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of pursuing these guardsmen. Detach the Big Mac. Yep, there we go. And I'm gonna, when I saw the LP2 go up on that post, I was like, yo, I'm gonna destroy this now. And that would be that would have costed him some resources there, but then he does the same for my LP. As you can see, Big Mac's melee damage is so crazy, it's so good. So use him in melee whenever you can for some extra damage, and then I guess at this point I'm like, okay, no, time to come back. Actually, I didn't even get his LP2, and I end up losing my own LP2, so didn't quite work out the way I thought it would, actually. Although he loses the priest, so that's fine. The command squad needs the priest. Look at how much slower they move without him. It's pretty funny. So, managed to wipe out the general. So I guess I did get some value back, if only a little bit. And I'm just going to quickly rebuild my posts. Upgrading the relic to an LP2 just because it's out there by itself. And the extra defense is quite nice to have. Now I've got the two shooter boy squads out. I'm just going to keep getting LP2s just to get the economy booming. It'd be nice to see what his economy is at this stage, but obviously since it's not technically a replay, can't check. Okay. I think at this point I'm trying to trap them in. Just because those guardsmen are pushed so far forward, but I decide not to at the last minute. I'm just checking if that's still an LP1 and if I can take it, but then I see the command squad, so I gotta come back, scare them away. Can't let them get too close. Pile of guns coming up now. And I start getting the storm boys. I figured if that was just one guardsman squad, I could just tie it up and then maybe even squad wipe it with some big shooters if I get that far. Putting the storm boys on Overwatch, but I only want 2. Yeah, there we go. I cancelled the Overwatch. And there, I thought I detached my Big Mac, which I did just then. So that was the plan. Get the knob leaders, obviously. And then now I'm getting a bit flanked here, so gotta be real careful here. Command squad does come in. Gotta quickly try to get these other storm boys in, just because the one squad by themselves are already down to 2. God damn, those knob leaders take a while to get added as well. Well, luckily the Big Mech is able to focus the listening post there, and it does go down, so nice win for me. What a weird jump. Okay, why'd you do that, Jagus? Interesting. Not sure what was supposed to happen there, but we'll just roll with it. Constantly keeping my Orc boys reinforced as well. Okay, now... Yeah, now IG gets the grenades, and that's a bit of a problem for me. I didn't realize I didn't have the armor. I actually thought I researched it. Because you know, it's just something you do so often, you forget sometimes in some games that you haven't actually researched it yet. I bet none of you can relate to that, I bet it's just me. Okay, so yeah, IG, I was trying to bait him, trying to get him to come a bit closer. Oh yeah, I was also kind of getting a bit frantic with my movements. But as we're playing this little, you know, back and forth kind of pendulum where he keeps retreating when I chase him, and then comes back when I start focusing on those other buildings. But if we could just keep this up, I'd be in the green, because he's the one without the economy. So yeah, I just got to keep baiting him. I'm just trying to think what else I could have done here. Maybe I shouldn't have been so careless with the reinforcing. I think I should have used some of those resources to, yeah, like keep my wire banners going up and generators. I didn't have enough power at this stage, and then I do this weird jump. I don't think I noticed that turret there before. I can't remember, it's too far in the game now. But yeah, Big Mech goes down anyway. So that felt a bit bad. And also IG's tier 2, which also made me a little bit worried. Now I've got to pull back a little bit. So at this point I didn't want to push, because I knew he'd just run back to the turrets and the listening post. That little area where he has everything kind of well defended. So now I'm gonna go around and maybe attack from the other side. Maybe try and take out that turret. If I get my storm boys in there, this is what I'm thinking. If I get my storm boys in there and have them focus it down, they can take it out really quickly. Did I get the more choppy? I don't think I did get more choppy. I got more Decker, but not more choppy. So the knobs don't have the power claws. Sorry about the blinds. Yeah, there we go. There goes more choppy, but I'm not going to wait for it to finish. I was like, I don't have enough time. I got to get in quick. Can't believe this game's already been going for 2 minutes. What the hell? Alright. And he must see my Storm Boys, because then he goes over to defend that area. So I'm like, I'm not going to send all my units over there. I'm going to bring my Shooter Boys over this way. And then we can do like a kind of like a, yeah, there's the scanner. Do a double-pronged attack here. And I got the tank busters out as well, because I was expecting like IG vehicles. Like chimeras or something. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna poke him on this side, make him come out, which he does. Make him come out. And then I'm gonna jump in like that. And then focus the turret as quickly as possible. Like, he saw it coming, obviously, so he had a guardsman squad there. But yeah, now I'm managed to do quite a bit of damage there on the other side, which was nice. Tank busters now coming in, and these guys are going to be very useful for taking out these buildings. Jumping in with the big mech, focusing down those guardsmen. There's a lot happening right now. But already my army is looking much better than his. Taking out 2 LP2s, that's got to hurt his economy. Ooh, and an injured seer goes down. So lots of gains happening here right now. Command squad way out of position. I can just focus the general, and then we get some more red blobs here. Yeah, really just trying to micro the shit out of all my units. But again, going for that double-pronged attack, setting the big mech squad up top. You okay there, Jagus? You sound like you're going to destroy your mouse. That's pretty intense. I have enough to go tier 3. I think I should have been trying to go tier 3 ASAP. Those grenades are really, really annoying though. Oh right, I have taken hold happening for me right now. Only 1 minute left on the clock. And it doesn't look like IG is going to try decap it anytime soon. I mean, this game was looking good for me anyway, so I don't think it would have mattered.
30 seconds until taking hold.
And at this point I kind of stopped caring a little bit. So that's why a lot of my units die. A lot of my Storm Boys. But GG, there's no way he can win, so obviously just call the GG. And there we go. I just let my units die at the end there. Oh wow, yeah, wasn't expected to win by taking hold victory. There you go. Shit. Pretty even game, to be honest. But obviously I got the most buildings raised. That was pretty intense, not gonna lie. I'm glad I wasn't talking, because that was 100% concentration, and I did fumble a few things, as Editor Jagus probably pointed out, but there we go. So, hope you enjoyed this video anyway. I'm gonna head off, guys, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.